and welcome back to another Citroen video. In this video I'm going to be changing the discs and the pads. Now the main advisories on the MOT were worn discs and worn pads. So I'm going to get them changed now. I've got new discs and pads, so I'll get the car in the garage and we'll get it up in the air and we'll get the wheels off and we'll show you how to change the pads and the discs. So before I do anything at all, I've just taken the cap off the brake master cylinder. Now the reason being is that obviously the pads will be worn down, so I'll be pushing the piston right back into the caliper and it's going to force the fluid back into the system and the level's going to rise. So I need to make sure it can go up, it's not fighting against the cap. And I'll need to keep an eye on this because I did put some brake fluid in when I changed the caliper, so it might overflow when I push the pistons back in the caliper, so I'll need to keep an eye on that when I'm doing that. So let's get this up in the air, we'll get the wheel off. Okay, we're up in the air, I've got the wheel off, I don't know whether you can see it. First thing we need to do is get this brake caliper off, so we need to prise out these plastic caps, where the pins go. Before we do anything else, let's see if we can just lever this piston in. Just get it moving about. Try to loose. Right, and then we undo these two pins. It's a 7mm Allen key. I've got a special tool there. Just crack it off, like so. I'll crack the other one off. And you can tell I've had it off before. And then what about the brake pins? No sniggering. I'm introducing the light. Actually, this was kicking around in garage and just needed some AA batteries, which we've got plenty of, and a handy little work light with a magnetic base. So that's one of these pins, 7mm. So I'll get the other one out. Last time I had this off was when I was doing the drive shaft job, because I took the caliper off so I could get the drive shaft out. I'll just get this other pin out. Okay, so at this end. And that's the other pin out. So I should be able to lever this. Alright, so get the pad out, and so I might have to wind this caliper in before I can hang it up. So there's my caliper winding tool. Alright, I think that's all the way in. Yep, that's all the way in. Right, and that's why I had to wind the caliper in, because I wanted to get the bungee cord through here, and the piston was actually in the way, so we'll just thread this through. I'm going to move this light because it's in the way, and hang it off the spring. And there we go, that's out of the way. So the next thing I need to do, I'll just move the light and then you can see that a bit better. Got the caliper carrier or bracket, whatever you want to call it. It's held on by two, and it's T55 torque bolts. Throwing bits all over. I'll need the T30 bit for the discs. I'll just check that's right. Yep, T55. Right, now what I need to do is I need to cut these off with the breaker bar. There we go, that's one of them cracked off. Let's get the other one. Make sure that's in, yep. And that's started to move. And that's the other one cracked off. I should be able to loosen them with the ratchet. Don't forget to pull the other pad out. Still not, can't undo it by hand there. I should be able to do it the rest of the way by hand, and that's the bracket off. Right, move it to the other side. As you can see, this disc's in a bad way, so it's no surprise it was an advisory, and if I left it, it'd be just failed in next year's MOT. Right, time to get this disc off. Now it's held on by a couple of T30 screws, so once again with the breaker bar. So looking. No, maybe not the breaker bar, I'll just try the ratchet instead. That's one. cracked off. And that's the other one cracked off. So let's get these screws out. Right, now I need to just get this disc off, so tap it around there, just loosen it off. Right now, just gradually tap it round, and I can see it moving already. I just work my way around the disc, and I can see it moving. It's going to come off. Just get the weight and there we go, and that's it. That's the disc off. And if you can see the condition of that, there's a right lip on it and it's all flaking off, so that's definitely past its best. Seat pads, there's a little bit of meat on them, but you know, if you're changing discs, you've got to change the pads. So anyway, I'll get all this cleaned up, and then we can start putting new parts on. Now, I've turned for wire brush, so I'll give this a quick clean up. It's very important, because if your mating surfaces aren't clean, your disking ain't going to be straight, so you might get a bit of a wobble or an even wear, so it's got to be flat against it. And I'll give it a little bit of copper grease. I'm just using what I have to hand. So don't criticise me too harshly. It's better than nothing. And then I'll clean up this carrier. Better than nothing. I've got the new pads, and I'll just get one of the new discs. Right, here's our new brake disc. Before we put it on, we have the... What's up? Why didn't this work for me? Oh. I don't know how you do it, Eric. If you're watching this, let me know the secret of the brake cleaner. Anyway, I'm true British style, must carry on regardless. I'll just grab some kitchen towel. Very useful stuff if you don't have shop towels. Cheap and easily available in your supermarket, so give it a good douse with the brake cleaner. Give this a right good clean. You can see it's taking muck off already. And onto the other side. And it's ready to go on just line up the holes. There we go. Stop it stays on till I can get the screws back in. Remember, these only need to be finger tight. You have to do them really hard. I have to get ratchet on them. There we go, no movement, so just once more. Just give it a clean. Get some fresh kitchen towel. Do the inside. And next, the caliper bracket. So just get this. Okay, I'll do this bit off camera because I need to get round back. I don't want to move the camera again, so do put the bracket back on off camera. Right, I'll put these pads in. So give it a look. Give it a bit of a copper grease in places, yeah. And around the ears as well. And we just slide that into there. See, your pad can move. There's a. And we'll do the ears of the caliper while I'm at it. And I'll get the other brake pad. And do the same here. Just try not to touch the friction surfaces. Some copper grease on the piston where it comes into contact with the pad. Unhook the bungee cord. Get the pad in. And there we go. This. Ease this back in, yep. Oh, look at that. That went straight in, no problem. So I just need to put the pins back in. Just give them a wipe down, quick wipe, and quick clean. Maybe I should use brake cleaner. copper grease. No, you can't see it from here. And then do the other one. Push that one in. Right, it's time to do these pins up. I've got that top one started. Get this bottom one started as well. Yep, that bottom one started. And that's them nipped up. Right, the plastic covers on there, and just this to fit, and then that's the job done. I'll just get this clip fitted down, Cliff. Move you back around. Okay, I managed to get this clip back in, so that's basically a job done. So before I do anything else, I need to just operate the brake pedal to push the piston out. So just press on the pedal a few times. Yeah, we don't have a scary no brakes moment. We go on the first drive. So that's how you change the pads and the discs. I'll get the other side done, and then I'll get back to you. Everything's all buttoned up now, and the job is done. So I think this is the first pad and disc change I've featured on my channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it was helpful to you. Please remember to like and subscribe. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.